Hume thought about taking it, but it's thrown up to Jones. Jones short to Poole. Poole checks, using Jones, comes back to Poole. And space to Richmond, inside the penalty area to Johnson. Johnson skips away, thinks about having a shot, it's a shot, crossbar! Comes off, I think the shot from Hancock, comes back out, Altrincham still pressing here. Densmore to Hancock, Hancock's going to get across on the left side, charged down by a couple of Clitheroe defenders, comes to Richmond, not the best of control, Simon. Richmond goes out for a Clitheroe throw-in, but Altringham's early intentions, keeper well beaten. About taking the ball back to Thompson, but doesn't. It uses Densmore. Bembelita's got acres of space in the centre half position. Finds Jones. Jones finds Johnson. Johnson, that was an easy pass to him, untroubled. Johnson skips past Smith. Smith on the edge of the penalty area. Skips also through Rigby inside the penalty area. Cross comes over, inches away again. I think it's Hancock just a boot stud or so away from getting the first goal of the afternoon, but Johnson on the right side has got Stephen Rigby twisting and turning all over the show, and I think if anything Smith looks up time, finds Newby in the inside left possession, finding Gregory breaking through, and that's a shot that Thompson's got a clawed hand out. He's always going wide, but I think just a little bit precautionary there. Deep in the right side, goes central. He's had the ball taken off him. Referee's not interested. Gregory breaking forward has a shot just wide of the post of Tony Thompson, but John Johnson, I'll say, still not making his point to the referee.
From Russell, it's a good one, and there's the header, and the header from the captain, Ian Rowlands, takes a deflection and just drifts the wrong side, or the right side as far as Altrincham are concerned, of Tony Thompson's post. Corner's going to come in from Charlie Russell. The last one was a decent one, and that was a decent one as well, and it's hit the crossbar. There's claims that it's gone over the line, and I think Thompson got something on that, but Altrincham again, in fact that might have just saved Altringham's bacon, because I think Thompson just got a little bit on it and it bounced on the crossbar. Without that, I think we'd be a goal down. Fans wait expectantly behind the Gulf Road, and it comes again. It's a deepish one. Up goes Bembelita. Header is cleared off the line by Steve Rigby. It was a comfortable clearance. It was never really going to be a goal, although it was on target, and Bembelita did well. Just didn't get enough power on his head.
First time header. Richmond going for the 50-50 ball, which he wins well with Hancock. Hancock finding Hume breaking forward. Hume broke forward, and the ball's in the back of the net, but he's unfortunately offside. It's put the ball past Thompson, but spectators of Altrincham's down to our left, no reaction whatsoever. Johnson's got away from fullback Rigby's. He's going to get a first time cross, and he does. Thompson gets a parry away, comes to Richmond inside the penalty area. He decides to head aerial, comes back to Richmond, and still in the penalty area. Has to use Densmore, left side. Densmore immediately closed down by two blue-shirted players. There's a couple of pigeons disappear, but Hume goes forward. Hume in the penalty area. That one extra touch too many. Comes to Jones. Jones on the edge of the area. Poole has a first-time shot, just agonisingly wide of Thompson in the Altrincham goal, but Phil Parkinson, Neil Savell must have said something in the dressing room at half-time. Hume finds the balls, Altrincham break forward with Poole. Square pass to Johnson. Johnson trying to get past the full-back of Rigby. Comes back though, he decides to go square to Densmore. Densmore playing it short to Hancock. Hancock short 1-2 with Poole. Poole plays it to Densmore. Densmore decides not to give a cross as Johnson's come over. Johnson's turn into penalty area. Shot from Johnson. Parried away by Thompson. He's near post, and that's the second opportunity of just over 3 minutes into the second half. Plays it short to Mitchell, short to Newby. Mitchell has time to look up. Comes back to him on the right hand side. Hancock prevents, well, he prevented from Mitchell going further forward, but it's an opportunity for Newby on the far right hand side. Harrison prevents him getting in the cross, comes to Mitchell. Mitchell shot square to Russell. Russell has a shot, and once again Tony Thompson has to parry it away for a corner kick. On the right side, back to Jones, back to Benbalita. Benbalita playing in the, I'll say, emergency centre half position with, due to, we guess, the injuries of Hannigan, as Tony Thompson there, wrong-footed to the amusement of Mr. Brian Flynn of Alex Newby, but it gives Altrincham a chance to break with Hancock. Johnson on the overlap right side. Jones has gone on the overlap, but Johnson breaking forward. A shot comes off the keeper. It's one of those calamities, and it's gone in the back of the net. It's slipped through his hands. Not the best of power on the shot, but who cares? Altrincham have broken the deadlock. Chris Thompson's just had one of those momentary howlers. He'll look back, unfortunately. It's just slipped through his rain-sodden gloves, and Altrincham are in the lead. Johnny Johnston, you score. Well, you've got to say, disappointed with the keeper, Dave.
Well, it's a second game on the trot, isn't it, that Johnson's managed to get a goal which he didn't really deserve.
Corner kick to Hancock, left-footed, penalty area. Comes to Benbalita. Benbalita shanks it over the crossbar. It's actually corner kick came over from... It's actually Poole, apologies, and Benbalita unmarked. Still 1-0, Altrincham pressing with Johnson. Richmond threaded the ball through to Johnson. Johnson inside, still in the penalty area. Plays it, comes to Richmond. Richmond looks up, decides he has to go to use Callum Jones. Jones inside, Hancock not inches away from a header, that pinpoint cross from Callum Jones. Good slap of the hand from Johnny Johnson. That was an excellent cross, and Hancock just got in front of the central defender. With Russell finding Gregory. Densmore draws towards him. It's a half a challenge, but comes back to Russell, but the referee Silcock sees a foul by Sean Densmore. Newby as well as Willoughby possibly involved in taking this free kick. It's Willoughby who takes the free kick, and that's not far wide of Tony Thompson goal. Head in hands from the 11 times goal scorer this season, Kurt Willoughby, and it had Tony Thompson stretched. Pass through, speeding straight back to Chris Thompson in the Clitheroe goal. To Altrincham supporters down below, trying to encourage as Jake Malt has gone down. It's now back on his feet. It's Willoughby in the outside right position, but Malt has just talked his name. Malt has just talked his name into the book. We thought it was yellow. It's actually red. Malt has just, well, all I can say is he said something that is not to the referee's liking. The referee immediately pulled out his red card out from his top pocket. Jake Malt has said something to the referee. The referee immediately pulled out a red card. Finds Hume inside to Hancock. Hancock finding Johnson. John's got a turn, gets a block in, gets a second opportunity. Johnson off the line. Altrincham still pressing. Poole high over the car or out the ground, but I'll try and get my words in quickly. Great opportunities for Altrincham to double the lead there, and Johnson had time to turn, and disappointingly, well, in fairness credit, Clitheroe got a block in, but the
free kick to Altrincham. Rather strange manoeuvres going on over there, and it's still not been taken. Johnston plays it to Poole. Poole back to Johnston. Johnston's taken out. That was a foul. Referee's played on. Johnston gets the cross in. Oh, it's a fine save from Hancock's effort there. It was a really good incisive move. Probably the best move Altrincham have made so far this afternoon, but a real bit of redemption there by Chris Thompson, because he's made a fine save. And it's a free kick to Altrincham over on the far side. It's about 25 yards from goal, in front of the Smart Storage family stand. James Poole takes it, in swinging left footer. Oh yes, there it is. Tom Pears with the header. Finely floated free kick from James Poole, and a glancing header deftly past the goalkeeper, Chris Thompson, gives Altrincham the cushion you need. It's Altrincham 2, Clitheroe 0.
Yeah, I think that could have killed off Clitheroe.
Richmond wins the header. Piers has done very well since he came on. And Harrop, it's been a bit quiet, but good opportunity now. Oh, good ball play by Harrop. Finds the ball bounces off Piers. Hancock knocks it across. Must be a goal. It is a goal! Tom Piers sweeps the ball in from across from John Johnston. Max Harrop was at the heart of that, and another fine sweeping move makes it Altrincham 3, Clitheroe 0.
I think you summed it up, a sweeping move, a really sweeping move. And as I predicted, really, we all predicted, Clitheroe really have tired a little bit towards the end, caught out completely, and the keeper was left totally exposed, had no chance, and Piers was there to end what is a very profitable few minutes on the pitch for him. I think they probably had the riot act read to them by Phil Parkinson in the break, and they've certainly responded to that. They've shown the class, and again the keeper's in a bit of a mess again, isn't he?
It comes to Poole, dinks one, and it's a comfortable save. And there goes the final whistle. It's finished here. Altrincham 3, Clitheroe 0. A little bit flattering for the Robins.